Goku Black, I think, is the most shafted unit in Dokkan history, and let me explain to you why. Often when we think about Goku Black, we think of one of the more hyped characters throughout Dragon Ball Super, and more not deserving of kind of like premier top tier units, I'd say, in the game. Now, I feel that Akatsuki has attempted to do so with keeping Goku Black on kind of in the bigger picture of things, but I think in the process of this, they ultimately have just never seemed to kind of hit the nail on the head with a Goku Black design, right? We think about Dokkan Fest like transforming in Goku Black, where, you know, he kind of had some relevance with the legendary Goku event with his like medium stacking and all that fun stuff. But more often than not, we kind of find ourselves with Goku Black units that really just don't have much usability. They don't age well. They don't really kind of have that relevancy to say like, oh, these are the best units in the game, right? You think about a unit like LR Rose, where you have just this a crazy attack stat stuff, but just like no defensive prowess, and really just like nowhere near the level of what they should be, considering he was an anniversary LR. But recently, there has been a little bit of hope within the Tech Goku Black and Zamasu EZA, where these guys all of a sudden are just hitting really, really hard. They have guard, they have defensive abilities, and they are overall a really solid LR EZA. So if that's what it takes, it not being Goku Black for our unit to be good when it comes to this kind of stuff, I guess that's the way to do it. But that's enough for the intro. I want to go ahead and take a look at an all Goku Black team. You guys can see we are running the Patara/Worldwide Chaos team because I don't want to bring the Zamasu and Trunks in here. I just feel like that would kind of be in bad spirit to bring one of the best units in the game to kind of show off just kind of how this team is. So we're going into a semi-difficult, not too difficult of event here with the GT Goku event, where we can get caught, but not like too bad. Like, I'm not taking these guys into Red Zone Broly. That just wouldn't work. But I do want to show off this team in an essence, like kind of on the way that I want to see it, right? So let's go ahead and hop in. We have 522,000 HP. And I just want to look and see how these guys kind of do all built together like this, right? So here is a really ideal setup for the way we kind of want to set things up. We have 182,000 defense. I didn't mean to click on that. With Goku Black and Zamasu here. And this way, when we take these hits, we'll also be able to build up our attack and defense, and then also get ki as well. And then Zamasu getting the extra keeper orbs with the support from STR Rose. This can look really good, but when we take this kind of team into somewhere like Red Zone, it's really not going to work. So you guys can see right there, 7.8 mil is a very respectable attack stat, but just kind of like filling out the rest of the team is where this kind of goes wrong, right? So like you guys can see, they're already up to a really respectable number, but it's not about the premier units here that are the problem. It's about everything else, where Goku Black really just does not have the attention that he deserves, because, like I said, I'd say he's one of the faces of Dragon Ball Super, kind of one of the more exciting bits of it, and you will see quite why here in a minute. Let's see how I want to set this up. So 131k. I keep clicking on the bottom on accident, but here we go. Let's set it up like this, and then we have LR Rose right there to get his key. So what's really good about this setup right here is the fact that we have Big Bad Bosses active. So we have 4 out of 7 links here. We have Big Bad Bosses, Legendary Power, Fierce Battle, Big Bad Bosses, and I don't know, is that Nightmare? Probably Night. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me pull up the links while I'm here. I'll let you know in a minute. But let's go ahead and see this attack stat actually before we get into that stuff. So 5 million right there, not too bad. And this is next to LR Rose, who's not providing any support. So I'd say that's a decent attack stat, considering we have a guaranteed super here for 3.4 million. Not terrible whatsoever. And so I'm pulling up the links right now. We have Big Bad Bosses, and that's Dismal Future. I'm sorry. Not Nightmare. Nightmare's towards the bottom. So his other links are Godly Power, Fused Fighter, and Nightmare, along with Big Bad Bosses and Dismal Future. So there we go. Let us see. Continuing to move here. This is where LR Goku Black and Zamasu are really going to be able to shine, and now we can kind of talk about why some of these Goku Black units are shafted right here. This is a really good example. We have this AGL Rose, who's obviously link leveled as well, but the problem with this AGL Rose is for his defense to go up, he needs to take those hits first to build them up on the rotation. So ideally what you want to do is throw him, like the way he's designed, right? I'm not saying this is what you should do, but what they want you to do is throw him into slot 1 to take all of those hits, and then he gets additional defense on super, so that way his defense is just kind of building up over time as he's getting hit. But the problem with that is that these bosses are hitting too hard to the point where that just does not work. So you guys can see the LR Goku Black and Zamasu EZA are really putting in some good work here, but I guess this is a bit more of a practical situation here. Let's this is him in between that. We have 171k defense. This whole team is link level 10, by the way, so really we're cutting it well here with just kind of like the quality of unit that we're having, like all, you know, as good as they can be for the dupes that I have in all of them, but overall I'd say this is not a the best team ever, right? But again, so the AGL Goku Black, did we bring the one? Yeah, we did. I was going to say, did we bring the banner unit for Tanabata? But Goku Blacks in this game are just, they always kind of seem to have this fatal design flaw, right? Another example, we talked about Int Rose earlier with his, or Int Goku Black with his stacking, a difficult transformation condition. 6 turns, 80% HP, that's not easy. Turn 6 for like anything in this game. We're talking about active skills, we're talking about revivals, we're talking about like guard going away. Any of that stuff, it usually bodes, like does not bode well for a lot of these units in this game. So that is where things do get a little bit tricky, right? So just kind of overall looking at that, it just does kind of make things a bit scary, but you guys can see here, there we go. We're doing well. This is a solid run so far. But with STR Rose in specific, the big shaft that he gets is the fact that we need to get the finishing blow for him to really see his full passive get procced. And if you guys don't know, getting the finishing blow in this game is one of the most annoying mechanics, bar none. So now we have Goku Black and Zamasu's guard going away. And 163k from that super is not bad whatsoever, considering we're hitting for 10 freaking million. So that was pretty good. We'll look at the defense after this, but again, this is on a 150% lead, so the attack stats are not going to be as high, but still can be respectable, right? So here we go. We're going to get a double super with Goku, or with Merge Zamasu right here, and then we're really cooking, right? Next turn, depending on how it kind of plays out with the attacks, I might have to use an item, because this team is just not cut for all that. But here we go. You guys can see this is a 2022 banner unit, by the way, hitting for 1.5 million. I forget if he has to be hit to build up or not. That's like, he's just like such a forgettable unit, right? Okay, who has higher? So 171, and then maybe we just throw Zamasu in slot 1 and give him all these orbs, and we're gonna heal up a decent bit, right? And then we'll keep you on rotation, because I don't want to have ST or AGL Rose in the back towards the end, because that could bode really poorly for us. So, 105k per normal. Yeah, he really needs to super first. Okay, 6.3 mil right there. We need you to do some big damage here, Zamasu. Otherwise, we might be cooked. Yeah, big crit, and then we need another one right here, so we can go ahead and heal up right here. That could have been really bad. You want to crit for me, Zamasu, please? Thank you. Not a crit, but we'll take it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now things are going to get a little bit interesting, because we have, oh, you know what? We, like, never get a chance to show this off, huh? Let me see if I have this working here for us, because, like, this is a very rare animation. We're definitely not going to get the windscreen, but let's go ahead and set this up real quick. I just want to see if we're getting the audio from the Elgato, and then I definitely want to get this in the video if we can. So I guess we'll just kind of leave this, but let me flip this bad boy on real quick. Yep, and there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the the Int Rose active skill, because we never get to see that. Okay, so a bit of a rare instance right there where we get to see one of the cooler active skills in the game. Aesthetically, I love this LR Goku Black, but unfortunately, just the kind of the way he's set up, and Goku Black's just, the dev's just not liking Goku Black, really just does not bode well for this unit, but the damage you're going to see here is going to be decent, I guess. Like, it's rage modes are never good in terms of like the damage they're doing, unless we're talking about like Orange Piccolo. But that is just like a very rare case where you actually see them doing like real damage, so I guess we'll just go ahead and take a look at this while we're here. This wasn't part of the plan, but I guess we'll, like I said, we'll take a look while we're here. So, but let me know down below if you guys think there's a unit that gets a shorter end of the stick than Goku Black does in terms of like the way the Dokkan devs handle them. I don't think so. I think Goku Black is definitely like one of the most shafted units in this game, because the way, in my opinion, just kind of like the prominence, you guys see him, he's the overlay on like almost every Dokkan video I do. He is like one of the premier characters within Dragon Ball Super, and he just does not have enough of the kind of love that he deserves, right? So 386k defense right here. I should have brought an Android 8 instead of a thing, but let's just go ahead and use a Whis. And then we will grab these orbs right here, because I want to heal up with Zamasu. So we'll grab these and grab all those right there. And that really wasn't as much as I thought it would be. And we'll get those 6 orbs for Rose right there. And we'll just kind of let this play out, right? So we're looking at what, like 8 to 9 million attack stats right here on just 18 key. Yeah, 6.4. Yeah, he's definitely tapered off a little bit without the support in the 24 key. So that is to kind of keep in mind, right? He could have looked way better right here. These two rather. But now we're gonna have the support for the Zamasu on the next turn, and that's kind of when things can get freaky deaky, right? We still do have a decent bit of damage left to do on this rotation because Merge Zamasu is probably gonna hit around 4 mil here. Yeah, 4.6, and then I would imagine Int Rose is going to hit a very similar number. We're probably going to be, because like the attack numbers for Int Rose are definitely not the problem. It's just the fact that his defense is definitely nowhere near acceptable in 2023. It's laughable. Like every attack from difficult content in this guy is hitting him like a hydrogen bomb, right? You've seen that meme, like hydrogen bombers coughing baby. That's what this is right here. Every time Goku Black steps up to the plate, that is what you are running the risk of, right? So, I'm going to save this for the next phase because I don't want to use this quite right yet. Let's save that. Let's grab these, and then we definitely want to flow Goku Black off because we want nothing to do with that type disadvantage attack that he's going to take. So a decent heal up right there on those AGL orbs. And next attack, next turn, we're definitely going to be getting the Dokkan attack. So 6.3 mil there with the support definitely looks a lot better. Again, a respectable team, I guess you could call it, but nothing that's getting you through any difficult content, right? More of just kind of like a fun thing, because Goku Black is for sure one of my favorite characters, and I hate that he is not like one of the most fun units to use in the game, or you just look at all these units where it's just like, oh, I wish they did this, or I wish they did that. And that's just the case with a lot of units, I feel like, in this game, where they just don't always tend to give them the love that they deserve. You think of units like Kid Buu, who really, like, that Dokkan Fest that he got in 2021, the end of 2021, was really good, but just not enough, right? So here we go. We have a Whis right here. We should not be dead. Yeah, double digits. Okay, so even if we end up losing in this run, this isn't like a completion run, so losing just kind of benefits the agenda even more, where it's like, oh, look, guys, I can't win because this team is so bad. Even like jokingly easy content, right? Yeah, so he does get attack and defense when he's hit. It's been a while since I've used that unit, so I kind of forgot what he does, but we'll just throw Zamasu in slot 1, get that type neutral rather than type disadvantage. And we also have support, so we'll go ahead and pop this bad boy right here. Boom, yeah, 70k right there isn't too bad considering this Dokkan attack is 100% getting the job done, so here we go. Had a little bit of error with the cord there. Forgot my cord is broken and I can't lift it. The Dokkan attack, I habitually went to pick up the phone and start tapping it, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I can't do that anymore. My cord's broke, so there we go. So surely this Dokkan attack will go ahead and take care of our boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. And then it is time for the fun fight against Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Fun fact about Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he was the first SSR I ever pulled playing this game. And what's kind of funny about that little story is I thought it was guaranteed, because I'm like, oh, well, surely that has to have been on purpose, right? I guess we'll go ahead and get Zamasu's thing in here real quick. Sorry I say go ahead so much. It's just like muscle memory, but let's do this Zamasu active skill real quick. That active skill looks so good. I love it. We're type advantage with 200k defense. This is where, you know, big boy, you know, great players, you know what they do? They make great plays. And this is going to be a great play. Are you ready for this? This is what we like to call a great play around here. You guys are thinking, oh no, he didn't pop an item. Surely he's not going, or he's going to get finished in this run. No. You're going to watch Zamasu do his thing. You're going to watch Goku Black do his thing. You got to put faith in the units that you like. And that's what we're doing right here. We're putting faith in these guys. Yep. Go ahead. What are you going to do? 200k? We eat that for breakfast. 22k. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I forgot he gets ki after he gets hit a certain amount of times. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's a thing for sure. Yep. Look at that. Yep. Just according to plan. Type advantage. Big boy brain. It's funny I'm talking like this, like it's not just GT Goku, but hey, this is the level of content that this team is built for. Really. All right. We're not going to play that one again, but I do want to get the damage in. Let's go ahead and skip these bad boys. We'll go boom. Go ahead and give me that free damage. Thank you. And then, you have 317k defense. I'm going to trust that you're going to be more stout defensively in that slot 1 spot. After super, it would be Zamasu, but we don't have that after super effect yet. And Goku Black could be a sitting duck. If Goku Black takes a super, we're done. But hopefully this 10 million attack stat combined with whatever Zamasu does would be enough to get the win against this GT Goku. Oh, that's a big double super. Yeah, here we go. So these two are just stunning right now. This is huge. So boom, here we go. Big crit. Yep. Okay, so as long as Goku doesn't dodge the super right here, Zamasu's going ahead and finish up the job. And this was just kind of a look at, you know, the most hated unit by the Dokkan devs. So, again, let me know down below if you guys think there is a unit that gets mistreated more than Goku Black. I think he gets frequent releases, but all of the releases just tend to not be anything to write home about, and that is my problem. But leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, a comment to help me out in the algorithm, subscribe if you are new, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.